EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's our visiting team and the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
The one with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy.
Tyrone
Tracy
forward
down to the
29-yard
line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Set up.
From motion their tight end Johnson.
19, Tiger, 9, go.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he fouled up after a gain of a yard.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. It's a gain of a yard. And
Here's
this
third and
is
7.
third down.
Ready, set, go.
Throwing is Darton. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Hidden by the rookie out of Ohio State. A brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20.
They'll take over.
That's where they'll
first
set up
down
shop.
and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
60 bison.
They'll start this strong with Scatterboo. And they'll work this out to the 23. Up front secondary with the Commodore Moore.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Let's go.
Dart. Oh, he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Set. 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbor. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Oilers.
On the same. Go! Steady!
Here's Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy.
Good defense.
He's brought down by
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Lions!
The throw is Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
that one intercepted. That's the linebacker. The Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Niners take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the
own
offense back right now.
46-yard
Like,
line.
he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yellow. Yellow. Outside. 18! Watch out! Stop!
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. That's caught. McCaffrey. Out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
25 yards.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get set! Get set! 18! Stop!
First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. This defense
Jameer Gibbs
says when they get down behind the line,
brought
it's a
down
loss
back
of
at
a
the
couple.
32.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Outside! Line around, stop! Stop!
On the ground, this is Ashton McKenzie. And it'll be a pickup of
ball carrier.
3. So third down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Get set! Get set! 18! Up!
That's caught. It's tight end Brock Bowers. He is out of bounds. They have blocked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
This divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up,
And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
we started saying that it is the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Aubrey
His kick
good with the
is
extra
good.
point. And the 49ers
Makes
move
the
out
score
on top,
Niners
14-0.
Oilers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. From up and down, just shy of the 40. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this game close. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. The break the Hubbard. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, that's Scalaboo. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that right now.
This play, Mike, is clearly a good job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of shotgun. It's done. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, it's intercepted.
He's just great on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone
Niners
and
take over 1st
ends up
and
costing
10
the team the
at
ball.
their own 46-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Up.
Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO.
Taken
down. What should be the final play
Gain of
of this
5
1st
brings
quarter.
up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
118.
Now Purdy. In a flash, and he lost the football. The defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Pick up on the 11 yards on that one.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
The fullback
Brought down inside the 25.
Fred Warner on the tackle.
Fred Warner brings them
2 yards on the pickup.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation. Like if they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
70 Lions.
Start going to throw here on second down. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fedoni. They are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And the first
That's his first grab of this divisional round
First
matchup.
and 10
And
at
it's
the
good for the
14-yard
first
line.
down as well.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of
the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to third down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. And this is third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Stephanie.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Check go.
On third down, here's Scatterboo. And he's in. Scatterboo.
Touchdown,
Houston.
The
Now
kicker
try
on
here
for the extra
point
point.
after. He gets it
The
to
kick
go.
is good.
And the Oilers are on the board.
Makes the
It's now
score
14-7.
14. Oilers 7.
The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return
The
this
Niners
one
take over
through the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchdown.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set. 53. Watch the whip.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Here Gibbs. Touchdown, San Francisco.
49ers. The kicker
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might
The
get
kick
credit in
is
the box
good.
score for that long rushing
Makes
touchdown,
the score
but it was the big
Niners
guys up
21,
front who were able to make that
Oilers
play
7.
possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Good job in coverage to
Tracy
get
on
him
the
down
return.
short of the
They'll
20-yard
take
line.
over first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is their
Give to
fullback.
the fullback.
Not much to speak of on that one. I can see a gain of a yard.
It's second down. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now start. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. But it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
To go.
Okay, break. Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Here's Dart. On the move left. He's going to look downfield once again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, might the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Watch out.
Let's start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's
A
all.
loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard
Get set,
line.
get set. 11. Up.
Taken in by Pearsall. Inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first down. Good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Here's Purdy. To the right side. And forward. He'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
That's another 49er.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Playoff action after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
One is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Another 49er.
That's his first down of this divisional round matchup.
1st and 10
and
at
it's
the
good
10-yard
for the
line.
first down as well.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Throwing again is Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
18. Watch out. Up.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. Postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey. Line of scrimmage.
Come on. Set. Wrap roll leading. Touch off.
Play fake. Now Dart. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now this offense going to use the first of their
number
timeouts.
1.
Stopped with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
34-yard line.
Cougar Knights, go!
On first and 10, here is Dart. Forced out wide. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate when we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. Settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play, and this is third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
And 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Take out.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Niners are going to take it once again at their own 25-yard line.
Dart's pass.
You know, Mike, one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Nowhere to go.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and
Loss
20
of 10 yards
at the 15-yard
to start this
line.
drive. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
Get set, get set. 18. Up.
Here's Gibbs. And not much there.
The ball
He's
carrier.
back to the original line.
Taken
No
down
gain on
right
that.
at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the
No gain on
situation
the play.
or the down and
Brings up
distance,
second
Mike, the
and
linebackers
10
have different
at the
reads. Sometimes they read
35-yard
the
line.
offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to
Watch
nothing.
out.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Was brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see, he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and long.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
He'll get this out to the left side. But he brought down very close to that line to gain. The mark is just a bit short.
A gain of
Now
12
it's
yards.
fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession. See if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive. Keep your offense on the field.
It's a gain of 2.
Like, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks,
First and 10
they
at the
love when the car
47-yard
comes in
line.
for the sideline for quarterback sneak.
Get
Hey,
set,
coach,
get set.
put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what they did.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Here's a
4
second and
yards
6.
on the pickup.
Yellow.
Second and 6.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. That'll be caught. It's Jameer Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards.
And a 49er
it's good for a Niners first down.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Down the field, it's caught on at the
17 more yards.
He's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20.
First and 10
down
at
to
the
the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Watch out!
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds. Pickup of 3.
He's out of
Let's give
bounds
credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is second and 6.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out! Up.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
Touchdown, 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of calls too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 35, Oilers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team.
Take over.
He's only able to make it.
And 10.
The 15-yard
They're
line.
on 17-yard line.
Ready! Move away! Hey, go! 5 on 50! 5 on 50! Wait!
On first and 10, here's Winston. And
Jameis Winston
it's incomplete.
His pass.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly and move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. When you look throughout this game, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Ready! Come on! White 25! Ready to go!
On 4th down, Winston. And that is
Winston's pass
it is
intended
incomplete.
for Malik
They
Neighbors.
go for it on 4th and wind up turning it
Result
over
of
on
the play
down.
is a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Watch out! Stop!
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And The 49ers.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Marty, watch out! Up.
This defense. Fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Marty!
Genty will get into the end zone. 49ers touchdown. They're taking advantage of the good field position and moving downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
His kick is good. Makes the score Niners 42, Oilers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready! White 25! Let me go!
Look up the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. And their woes in the running game continues. He's going to be taken down from behind the yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Ready!
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he might wait just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
And the 11.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Winston's
And this
pass
ball incomplete
for
on
Malik
3rd
Neighbors.
down.
Incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hot! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
That's good.
20,
First down.
4th and long.
A 41
yards.
First down, Oilers.
So they come to the line for first down
Let's go now.
and 10. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That pass might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. And ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And this
They have a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll run, and it's Scatterboard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 14
1 quarter
yards.
remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the
First
NFL
and 10
playoffs
at the 11-yard
on
line.
EA Sports.
Okay, break.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from
Here
the
we go,
11.
here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And you'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
He was brought
As of
down
right now, they find themselves trailing
It's
at
a
the
gain of
moment,
7.
but it's certainly
Brings
not
up second
because of the
and
ground
3.
game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
And inside here to the fullback on the back. Waiting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
First down.
A nice gain out of that position, Mike, that we don't typically see get a lot of carries anymore. I'm a big fan of any offense that still recognizes the usefulness of that fullback position. Work him in every now and then as a ball carrier, and you can see it pay off.
And he's not going to get in. He'll lose yardage. They push him back.
Myles Garrett.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the
49ers
ground.
3-yard line.
A big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
70 Timberwolf. Set Cougar 19.
No. Here's Mills. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there.
Touchdown, Houston.
Spoiler.
Hey, that's the way you finish, boy. You finish strong.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Let's get
Kicker
payoff
on
with a
for the
touchdown,
point
right?
after.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is
The
through
Niners
the
take
back of
over
the end
first
zone.
and 10
It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 53.
Houston 10, and here's Gibbs. And that'll be a
Jameer
pickup
Gibbs, the
of
ball
3.
carrier. Olsen Adebo on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
39. Here's second and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that will get a whole lot.
The ball carrier.
Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Look. Get set. Right around, up. Start.
And he touchdown. 49ers. San Francisco. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's
The
just
kicker
milk
on
the
for the
clock
extra
and let's
point.
get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Auburn,
The kick is good.
with the extra point. And the
Makes the score
49ers stretch
Niners
things out
49.
even further.
Oilers 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the
first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now.
They'll start this round with Scatterboard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Mills now. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken back. Gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
Complete to
Nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the
19
chains.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy,
Crutch. Down low. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. This is the best starting field position you could ever have. First and goal from the 1. With the fullback to power it home.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike.
It's a loss
and
of
offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1.
At
You
the
have to
2-yard
find
line.
a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to an inch. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to an inch. Fourth and goal decision time, and they will go for it. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Scalaboo. A modest game.
Number 44, Cam Scatterboot, the ball carrier. Taken down at his own 7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shut up. Go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. So a win here for the 49ers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend. Look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Therese. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.